The center was founded in 1949 here in Houston. It's the largest nonprofit agency and one of the oldest that serves adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
About 9 years ago, I was the board president of the center, and we were in jeopardy of losing our land. And for the center, that would have been disastrous. We didn't have any money to rebuild another campus. We would have had to close the doors. So in a moment of stress, I got on my bicycle maybe at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it just came to me, let's ride our bike across the country. Let's learn about how other organizations in the United States are helping people with disabilities, and let's try to raise enough money to pay the city off so we can own that land.
To make a cross-country bike ride official, you dip one wheel in one ocean and then the other when you end. So we started in Astoria, Oregon, dipped our wheels in, and we set off.
We really had 3 goals when we started the Pursuit mission. One was to raise sufficient funds to control our financial destiny. Our second goal was to learn best practices, and we wanted to learn from other organizations that were the best. So we plotted out a route where we would go through cities that we knew had excellent organizations. And our third goal was we wanted to do the best we could to bring awareness to this population that we think is underserved and unrecognized.
When we were meeting with people to talk about Pursuit, everybody kept saying, well, we want to come too. We want to ride a portion with David. And we ended up having over 100 people that came out and rode with us at some portion across the United States.
One of our volunteers came up with this idea that, hey, that's great. If people can fly and come with you, terrific. But what if they can't? What if they can't leave Houston? Let's bring that experience to them. So he came up with this idea of mission control.
We built this beautiful room on the center's campus. It was a pop-up spin studio, essentially, that comprised of 10 stationary bikes with 2 TVs. And the whole purpose of Mission Control was to allow Houstonians to come ride along with us virtually as we cross the country.
When you have 9 months to do a capital campaign that includes a huge event across America, you have to include a whole lot of volunteer leadership. And if we didn't get more volunteer leadership involved, we were just never going to get the plane off the ground.
So we had committees for logistics, for crossing the route. We had a committee for sponsorship. We had communications, making sure we were getting word out. We had learning partners, making sure that we were identifying the top IDD organizations. So it was all of these logistical components that really brought it all together.
These people weren't even engaged with the center before that. That was the amazing part. These aren't people that had like a history donating to the center. They just were so excited about this concept.
Soon enough, we had, it felt like at the time, all of Houston working on this pursuit. And looking back, that is the only reason why this was successful. It wasn't just because of David, it wasn't just because of Moira, it wasn't just because of the wonderful staff at the center. It was a whole joint effort.
$13.5 million raised, 350 volunteers, 31 learning visits, and 45 amazing corporate sponsors. It was just one story after another where America heard we were trying to help people with disabilities, and everybody helped us. And every day had those stories. And to me, at 53 years old, it was just really a life-changing set of 60 days, and it was a great experience. So we have a fantastic country, and seeing that firsthand was a dream come true.